The Mataquito River, among all others in Chile, is a vital source of water. Similarly to any other river in Chile, it serves as a water resource for various sectors, such as the agricultural, industrial, and domestic or daily life sectors. The Mataquito River flows from left to right of the narrow country of Chile, starting from near the city of Curicó, where the Teno River and Lontoy River come together, and flowing until it empties out into the Pacific Ocean. Along the flow of the Mataquito River towards the Pacific Ocean, its immediate surrounding context is mostly made up of farmland, a few cities, and a few small rural communities. Despite the standard of high value for all of Chile's rivers, the Mataquito River has repeatedly fallen victim to environmental injustice in the form of toxic spills from the wood pulp, engineered wood, and forestry company named Celulosa Arauco y Constitución, Licancel, or Salco Licancel for short. This all started in 1999 when Salco dumped toxic industrial waste and pollutants generated during the cleaning and maintenance of its facilities, which was the most massive spill of effluents into the Mataquito River. Following this initial spill is years of Salco repeating more of the same. Next up is the account of Salco's pollution history in the Mataquito River. After the initial 1999 spill, years went by where the company had multiple minor spills until 2007, when local farmers and fishermen denounced the massive death of fish in the river. In response to these complaints in 2007, authorities inspected the plant, and from this they discovered that Salco had two illegal underground disposal pipelines for liquid industrial waste. The health authorities only ordered closure of the plant for 30 days after this illegality. 2 weeks after this inspection from the health authorities, while the plant was temporarily closed, more toxic waste was spilled into the river because of a broken pipeline. Lastly, on June 3rd, 2008, Salco had another toxic spill into the river due to other flaws in their facility. During this entire time period of environmental injustice towards the Mataquito River and its surrounding communities, neither Salco or authorities reacted accordingly. There are multiple instances putting this corruption on display. First being health authorities only ordering Salco to temporarily close for 30 days after discovering that they clearly had illegal underground disposal pipelines for liquid industrial waste. Second being that the president of Chile at the time, Michelle Bachelet, whose presidency lasted from 2006 to 2010, only made the passive statement that due to the scandalous behavior of the company, the damage costs should be borne by those responsible, without taking direct initiative to stop Salco dead in its tracks, despite having the power to do so. Thirdly was the reaction of Salco to President Bachelet's statement about damage costs, in which Salco did not take responsibility for others affected because they estimated that the closure of the plant alone would mean monthly losses of $4 million. These are displays of impunity where a company in Chile hurts a community without being sanctioned by the state or being subject to repair and to compensate communities for its damages. The institutions of the state in Chile did not work to safeguard the environmental and economic rights of the affected population for over a decade, disregarding the repeated environmental injustice and local economic activities caused by Salco. A simple way to put all these issues in regards to the political infrastructure of Chile is that despite the blatant economic and environmental damage done to the local communities, authorities had given priority to continuing the operation of the pulp mill. The Mataquito River is mostly surrounded by farmland, for which the river is a vital water source for things like irrigation, and continuous pollution into the river and other rivers that Salco had a history of polluting will cause serious damage to Chile's agricultural sector. This in return will contribute to food insecurity in the long run if not properly dealt with. The issue of environmental damage to surrounding land that is vital to agriculture due to pressure from the corporate world is present not only also in the United States, but the rest of the world. Since the global population is growing at a fast rate, so will the demand for food, which in return would cause countries to want to raise their level of food production efficiency to meet these increasing demands. Environmental damage to land and the agricultural sector poses a risk of global food insecurity in the long run because of government focus on efficiency of production and business. And infrastructural efforts must be made to reduce this potential future insecurity.